Ciao ragazzi, welcome to Talk Calcio TV. It's just finished, Juventus 2, Spurs 2. Now, I'm not one to say I told you so or brag, but tonight, as I predicted, I said Juventus couldn't defend the whole game against Spurs. They didn't defend the whole game, but more or less 80 minutes. You know, Juventus made a cracking start, 2-0 up after 10 minutes, but you cannot defend for 80 minutes against not just Spurs, but any top side opposition in Europe. You know, what a start for Juventus. Come flying out the blocks. I said they had to last night. Of course, Higuain scores. Then, of course, they get a penalty, which it was the right decision from the referee. You know, after that, you know, Juventus slackened off. You know, it was there to really go make a statement. You know, they could have been 3-4 up at half time. I said, you know, Chiellini and the defence would not keep R.I.P quiet all game. Spurs grew into it, you know, and on that goal, I've got to say, Gianluigi Buffon, what a great goalkeeper he is. You know, 40 years old. What on earth was he doing on that Harry Kane goal? I'm sorry, you know, it presented Kane with an opportunity and he took it. As I predicted yesterday, I said, you know, with the pace of Spurs, they will keep the Juventus backline on their toes, and they did. You know, they got that, but of course, just on half-time, I think for me is the real turning point of the game. You know, and a penalty was awarded, which, you know, I think the ref got that one spot on yet again. You know, Higuain, okay, Lloris got a hand to his first penalty. You know, Higuain has to just place that penalty. He's gone for power and he's literally hit the bar. Lloris is beaten, didn't know where he was. You know, the penalty, the ball's gone up in the air. Right on half-time, I just think from that, it seemed to affect Higuain. Juventus seemed to have lost their bottle after that penalty miss. We went into the second half, and I've got to say, I saw that Spurs equaliser coming. You know, it's surprising it didn't come sooner. The minute that ball was placed on the spot outside the box for that free kick, I knew with Eriksen stood over, there was only one place that ball was going, and it was in. You know, the War and Buffon, I got to say, they really made a hash of that. I got to say, you know, Juventus have got themselves to blame. You know, they haven't conceded at home in Serie A for how many games they concede to tonight. I think that's a bit of a difference between Serie A and the Premier League, and I'm fed up with people saying in Serie A we are miles behind the rest of the world, or in Europe, in the Premier League especially. You know, Spurs didn't win their league last year, Juventus did, but that's not the point. Spurs come to Turin and they scored twice, and I've got to say they were deservedly of their draw. So now on to the second leg. You got to say it's advantage Spurs. You know, I don't know how Juventus can now have to go away. You know, the way they defended tonight, they were trying to defend the whole game against Spurs' firepower. I said it could be their downfall yesterday, and it was. You know, we see this time and time again with every Italian team. Have they not learnt their lesson from AC Milan in Istanbul all those years ago? You know, while the iron's hot, keep striking, keep attacking. They got themselves to blame. It's no other way to put it. I think Juve have blown it. But you have to give credit to Spurs. I said before the game yesterday and today, said their speed is going to keep the Juventus backline on their toes. Juventus have not faced an attacking team like Spurs. If anything, towards the end, I was surprised Spurs didn't nick it. But I'm sure Maurizio Pochettino will be happy. The Juve crowd got restless, I think, at 2-1 down. No doubt Massimo Allegri is going to be vilified and crucified in the Italian press tomorrow. We always know that Juventus fans have never really taken to Allegri, as we know. Of course, being an old Milan manager, having won the Scudetto there. No matter what he does, he's not going to be accepted. But you do wonder, where does this leave Allegri's future should they go out in the next round? No, it's not, by no means, it's not done that Spurs are going to beat them. But Juventus face a tough task now. I've got to say, it's backs to the wall. Questions have got to be asked for this negative style of play. You know, I said the other day, Catenaccio, rest in peace. That's the thing of the past. It doesn't work anymore. And you're trying to play against one of the best teams in Europe or even in the Premier League. It's you know, I thought those days of Italian football were gone, but obviously not. So that was the game. So tell us what you think. Don't forget to like, comment or subscribe. Have Juventus blown it? Is it advantage Spurs? Tell us now. And don't forget to subscribe. Talk Calcio TV on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Arrivederci.